Won't you come and sit with me, sit with me, sit with me. Won't you come and sit with me, right here on the rug. Hi, Rose Room friends. It's Annie and I'm talking to you from my house. Last time we met in the classroom, but I'm here now at my house with my two helpers. This is Alice, my daughter, who's how old? She's 7. And this is my son, Paul. And they used to be in the Rose Room too when they were little. So this is a picture of Alice when she was 2, just like you guys are. Some of you are 3. And now look how big she is. And this is Paul. And you guys made the same kind of frame when he was 2. And now look how big he is. He's almost 6. Crazy. So they're going to help us out today and do some Rose Room activities. But before we start, the next song that we always do at circle time, we use our hands. Who's got their hands? Ready? Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Place them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them crawling, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your mouth real wide. But do not let them in. Oh my goodness. So I don't know what you guys have been doing since we've been away. We've missed you so much. But in our house, we've been playing at home and taking a lot of walks. And we've noticed that outside spring is coming. So we've seen a lot of different animals. What are some of the animals we've seen that are waking up?
Robins.
Robins. What else? Who lives in our backyard?
Bunnies.
Bunnies. We've seen lots of different kinds of birds. What have you seen? Have you gone on walks with your family? So today, we're going to talk a little bit about different animals in the spring and the homes that they live in. So we're going to read this book called Home for a Bunny. So let's do it right now. Get close so you can see the pictures. Spring, 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 sang the frog. Spring, said the groundhog. There's the frog and the groundhog. Spring, 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 sang the robin. It was spring. The leaves burst out and the flowers burst out and the robins burst out of their eggs. It was spring. Some baby robins there. In the spring, a bunny came down the road. He was going to find a home of his own. A home for a bunny, a home of his own. Under a rock, under a stone, under a log, or under the ground. Where would the bunny find a home? Doesn't know where to live. I wonder where he should go. Where's your home? He asked the robin. Here, 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 sang the robin. Here in this nest is my home. He's got his 3 little babies there. Or her babies, I guess. Here, 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 sang the little robins who were about to fall out of the nest. Here is our home. Not for me, said the bunny. I would fall out of that nest. I would fall out on the ground. He said, I have to find a different type of home. He's going to run away. So he went on looking for a home. Where's your home? He asked the frog. Wog, 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 said the frog. Wog, 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 under the water, down in the bog. Not for me, said the bunny. Under the water, I would drown in a bog. So he went looking for a home. Where do you live? He asked the groundhog. In a log, said the groundhog. Can I come in? Said the bunny. No, you can't come in my log, said the groundhog. Made the bunny feel a little bit sad. There's nowhere to go. So the bunny went down the road, and down the road, and down the road. He was going to find a home of his own, a home for a bunny, home of his own, under a rock or a log or a stone. Where would a bunny find a home? Down the road, and down the road, and down the road he went until... Who did he find? He met a bunny. Where's your home? He asked the bunny. Here, said the bunny. Here is my home, under this rock, under this stone, down under the ground. Here is my home. "Can I come in?" said the bunny. "Yes," said the bunny. So he did. And that was his home. The two bunnies were happy together. They went to sleep in the ground. So today, we're going to show you how you can make your own little spring animal that you're going to be able to play with at home. I'm just going to fix this a little bit. Okay. So we are going to show you how to make, Paul, do you want to hold it up? Some spring robins of your own. Okay. So you're going to use some materials that you probably have at your house. This is a toilet paper roll, which you might have some of those laying around. And you need 3 colors of paper. We're going to use some brown and some yellow. And what's this color? Yep, red. Okay. If you don't have colored paper, you could just use some white paper and color it with markers or crayons. And then your mom or dad is probably going to have to help you with a little bit of this putting the bird together, but we'll show you how to do it. So first we're going to cut this in half so that our robin is a little bit shorter. So we could even make 2 if we wanted, but we'll just use this piece for now. Yes. You want to hold that one? Okay. So next, what color do we need for the robin's tummy? What color?
Red.
Red. Okay, so we're going to cut sort of like an oval, or a circle shape. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and then Alice is going to help me by putting a little bit of glue on that. We can do the next part, okay? And then for the beak, I'm going to cut out a little diamond shape. Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll just make one right now. Okay. Okay, so Alice glued our robin's tummy on. Now Paul is going to take this little diamond shape that I cut, and we're going to fold it in half. And that is going to become the robin's beak. I'll let you do that. While he's doing that, that's okay. I'm going to cut 2 wings, sort of like a triangle shape. There's one. Oops, it's not sticking on too well. We'll just use a little more glue. I'm going to fold some little tabs on the end like this. Or I'll help you put some more on, Polly. Sometimes it's a little tricky and you need to get grown-ups to help, but that's just fine. Okay. So we're going to stick this right over the robin's belly. There, how does that look? Pretty good? We're going to add the wings on like this. And what does he need last? How can you see? What does he need?
Eyes.
Do you want to do the eyes, Paul? Okay. We'll take a marker and I'll let Paul do the eyes. I'll hold it for you while you do it. And look, now I have my little robin puppet that's ready to do some dancing. Okay, so we're going to teach you a song that we like to sing in our house for springtime. Move the glue out of the way. And we're all going to make our robins dance. Let's put the lid on that. Okay, you got your robin ready, Polly Paw?
No.
Okay, do you want to hold this one?
No.
Okay. So it goes like, if you don't want to do it, it's okay. Ready? A 1, a 2, a 3. When the red, red robin goes bob, bob, bobbing along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts throbbing his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get up, get out of bed. Cheer up, the sun is red. Live, love, laugh and be happy when the red, red robin goes bob, bob, bobbing along. So that's how that song goes. What else could we do to play with our robins? Where do they need to live? I think they need somewhere to live, Paul. Where do robins live?
A nest.
A nest. And do you remember in our book, we had a picture of where the robins lived in the book? Let's find it. So look at those baby robins in the book. Can you see that? What does it look like this is maybe made out of? How do robins make their nest? What materials do they use?
Sticks.
Sticks. So do you think we could make a robin nest for our little robin family? I think so.
I think so too.
Oh, the robin thinks so too. Great. So what we did is we went outside and collected a whole bunch of sticks. Oh my goodness. We found these on one of our walks. So what we're going to do is put just a piece of paper down so we we don't make too much of a mess. Yes.
It kind of looks like the ground.
It does kind of look like the ground. What a good idea. So let's put our robins in the middle. Little robin family. Oops. There, I think they can see them like that. And what we're going to do, Polly, I'll give you some too here. We want to take our sticks and put them all around so our robins have a little nest to live in. And there's 3, just like the baby robins in the book, right? What shape are we making around them?
Circle.
I think a circle, yeah. Doesn't really matter what shape, as long as they're cozy in their nest.
Be a square nest.
A square nest would be fun too. Maybe a triangle nest.
That would be too small.
Too small. An eyeball nest, that would be extra silly.
That would be a circle.
Okay. What do we think? Do they look happy in their little nest? Tweet, 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 tweet. Look at those robins. They're so happy. You could do all kinds of things for them. You could even take them outside and make a nest. But right now, I think these robins look like they might be hungry. Wait, what did you say?
I'm hungry.
He said he's hungry. What do you think we should feed them? Do they like hamburgers?
No.
Do they like pizza?
No.
Ice cream?
No.
What do they eat?
Worms.
How could we pretend to make worms for them?
String.
String, you guys. Such a good idea. So what we're going to do is we found some ribbon. This is like stuff we wrap up birthday presents with at our house. I don't know. But you might have string at your house. You might have yarn. Anything like that that your mom or dad can cut up for you. And we're going to cut these into little strips. Make this one a little longer.
Like a tiny
Did you
one.
want to do some too? Okay. Alice, can you give Paul a turn? Maybe there's some baby worms. Snip. Okay, do you think that's maybe enough?
No.
No? You want to do a couple more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Oh my gosh, they're so hungry.
I'm hungry.
So then what we're going to practice doing, you can feed them like that, Paul. That's fun, right? They're saying, peep, 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 peep. I'm hungry. Oh, looks like he loves that. But another thing that we can also do with our worms here, can I show you, is we gathered some different tools from around our house. Now this is like a pincher that's made for kids, so it's a tweezers that you can squeeze. But if you don't have something like that at your house, it's okay. We also found some other things in our kitchen. So Alice, what do you have?
Tongs.
Tongs. And Paul, what do you have?
A salad grabber.
A salad grabber, okay? So let's put it down for a second. We'll go one at a time. You can practice grabbing a worm and feeding it to the babies. Yum.
I'm full.
That one's full already? Okay. They look very happy in their nest. Oh my goodness. So this is good practice for your little hands. You can practice using your hand muscles to squeeze things, and maybe you'll take the worms back out and you can play again. You can play with your siblings. And maybe you'll feed the birds some different things. Maybe they like berries or little toys. You can pretend whatever you want for your birds to eat.
Big people.
People? I don't know about that. Okay. So that's how you can make your own little birds at home to play with. And you could take them outside, and you know, if you have adventures with your birds, we would love to see some pictures. So you could have your parents take a picture of you playing with your little birds, and you can send them to Jackie and me so we could see, because we really miss seeing your smiling faces. So we're going to push these birdies aside for a moment.
And the worms.
And the worms. Let's clear it up. Hold on.
And the sticks.
And the sticks. And because we did a book about a bunny today, I think there's a song that my Rose Room friends love that has to do with the bunny. Do you guys remember what it is from when you were in the Rose Room? You do? No. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what it is, because maybe you forget. It's about sleeping bunnies. Can you put this down? Okay. So Alice and Paul are going to be my sleeping bunnies, and you at home can be the sleeping bunnies too. So put your heads down, everybody. Find a space where you're going to go to sleep, and I'm going to go to sleep too. See the sleeping bunnies lying on the ground. Come, let us wake them with a happy sound. Oh, so still are they ill? Wake up, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, little bunnies, hop, and stop. Should we do it one more time? Okay, go to sleep, bunnies. Good night, go to sleep. See the sleeping bunnies lying on the ground. Come, let us wake them with a happy sound. Oh, so still are they ill? Wake up, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, little bunnies, hop, and stop. You know, this was so much fun today. Thank you for watching the video, and we miss you so much, but we're so excited to see you again the next time we send another video. So Jackie and I love you, and we're going to sing our adios song right now. Until next time. Ready? Uno, dos, tres. Adi, 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 adios. Adi up above, adi down below. Adi from your nose down to your toes. Sing it, adi, 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 adios. Goodbye. Bye, Rose Room. We love you.